Racing against the tide to save this incredible piece of archaeology. The now of Swandroe dates back to the early Iron Age and beyond, and a team from Bradford University are uncovering its secrets.
Well, this is an Iron Age settlement. There may well be something older than that as well, but we certainly know that it goes back to at least 500 BC. And it goes right the way through till the late Iron Age, as it's called in Scotland, which is one of the dates we've got is 500 AD for those orange hearths you can see behind me. And then we do know that the Vikings were here as well, and that the Vikings occupied this site after that. We've got their finds and some of their activity. So it's a very, very long-lived settlement.
The team have discovered a 5,000-year-old Neolithic tomb, Iron Age roundhouses, as well as Pictish and Viking buildings. The entrance to the settlement has dropped by 30 centimetres since 2019, meaning time is really of the essence to save this archaeological site.
As the deposits under the site, under the walls, get washed away, the whole thing is tipping and sliding towards the sea. So there really is an urgency to it, to do what we can before it disappears completely. What we do know is that the parts that we've uncovered, we've been monitoring for the last few years, and it's not just that the stones themselves are starting to look more like the rest of the boulder beach rather than the nicely dressed walls that they were. So we know that there's that kind of change, and also that these deposits just get washed out tide after tide. You wouldn't notice it, but just little particles going away, and that means that, I couldn't tell you how long it's going to take.
So the team are battling with the sea to find out as much about the now as possible, and during their dig they have made some incredible discoveries.
Some really interesting things. You would think, standing here, that we're a long way from anywhere very much, but we have Roman finds, we've had Roman glass and so on, which suggests there's a lot of trading going on. From the later periods, we've had a coin from Northumbria. We've had a couple of Roman coins as well. So, you have to kind of turn your thinking around and realise that the sea there is also the highway for these peoples, that there's lots of trade, lots of movement around this area. We've got things like a lovely Iron Age, what's called a toggle bead, which looks a bit like a dumbbell. It's quite big, and we don't really know how they wore them. Some Roman brooches, iron brooches. A lot of material from this site so far.
The site in Rousey will be covered up again with sandbags to try and protect it, but how much will remain when they return next year? Davie Donaldson, GB News.